Sing it with me, come on. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, 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 yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Oh, let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, 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 yeah.
Woo woo. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. The most amazing music here, don't we? So good. Welcome to Centers for Spiritual Living, Colorado Springs. I am your senior minister, your spiritual director, and I am incredibly blessed to be here with you today. Everybody came a little later today. When I first walked in here, it's like 5 people, and so we've been filling up, which has been fabulous. We are a welcoming community that loves everybody. No matter where you're at or where you're from or what your background is, we see the divinity within you. And you are welcome here, no matter where you are on your path or how you identify. You are welcome, you are embraced, and you are honored, because the beauty of the diversity is this tapestry that makes us all so beautiful. And without everybody here, the service wouldn't be as special as the service is, because you bring your beautiful energy to this space. So thank you for being here this morning. Is there anyone with us today that is here for the first time? If you could raise your hand. All right, we have a flower for you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. It's not easy being spotted out, is it? We just honor you and appreciate you and welcome you. Thank you for being with us today. We see the divinity in you, and so it is. So it is. So, confession time. I forgot birthdays last week. I didn't realize until I went downstairs and saw people eating birthday cake that it was birthday Sunday, and we are bringing back birthday Sunday. I think we were so appreciative of Deborah, and so I would like all the May birthdays to please stand up so we can recognize you and appreciate you and sing to you. Happy birthday to you. I guess we're not going to sing, but that's okay. I'm just going to go with it. Okay, and then the other part that I want to recognize today is our moms. So happy Mother's Day to everybody. I have a poem that I want to read to you, and then I'm going to have everybody stand up so we can give you love. Everything Mom by Joanna Foch. How did you find the energy, Mom, to do all the things you did? to be the teacher, the nurse, and counselor to me when I was a kid. How did you do it all, Mom? Be a chauffeur, a cook, and a friend, yet find time to be my playmate. I just can't comprehend. I see now it was love, Mom, that made you come whenever I called. Your inexhaustible love, Mom, and I thank you for it all. I'm going to cry already. All right, all the moms, stand up. If you're any type of mom, mom energy, stepmom, mom love, dog mom, that loving, caring, nurturing energy. Let's a big round of applause for all of our mamas. We have a rose for you. And so we want to make sure that you get your rose on the way out. We love and appreciate you. What the world needs right now is more mom energy. And so happy Mother's Day. Thank you for being here with us today. All right. So now we're going to have our children and parents and grandparents please stand so we can acknowledge you and show you some of our CS love and appreciation. Yeah, let's give our kiddos and the family some applause too. So as we extend our hands for our children and say the blessing, we bless all the children in our community and the world. We love all the children. We know the truth of who you are. All children are unique expressions of God, and we are grateful to have children in our lives. And so it is, and so it is. Yay. You can go back to your classrooms and have some enriching activities. So I think I do have one more. See, I have to look to make sure. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the campaign, and Bobby did such a great job with the announcements and spoke about it a little bit today. So as everybody knows, we are in the month of May, we are celebrating abundance together. And we are reading the 5 gifts of an abundance life. We had 29 people sign up. We've got about 25 showing up, which is wonderful. And we're meeting once a week for 4 weeks to delve into the book together. And so just being in the space of abundance and being in this consciousness together, we raise the consciousness. We raise it for our community and we raise it for ourselves. And so the first Sunday in June, we'll be doing the workshop, and everybody's invited to the workshop. There's no cost. The only prerequisite is that you read the book first. And we've got lots of books. Michelle and I made sure that we had plenty of books, and the first 10 to sign up will receive a free book. And so as we roll into June, we're moving into our abundance campaign, Rising Together in the Flow of Abundance. And this will be our pledge campaign to support Centers for Spiritual Living in Colorado Springs. And your gift and your support is it's the engine around our center that helps it run and helps it thrive. And so thank you for that. And in this pledge month, we're going to really be in the space of abundance together and celebrate together with a celebration at the end of the month. And it's about this ever giving and receiving and moving into circulation together. Because this community is built by all of us. You know, that's like I was saying earlier, it's the energy of all of us that makes it so special. And so I'd like to call up our Leadership Council President, Stephanie Hugh. She's going to talk a little bit about the amazing impact that you have on the center. And I'll let you come up, and I won't say any more because you're going to say the rest. Thank you.
Good morning. So I just have to say right away, I'm really excited. You know, we have been just doing so much since Reverend Michelle has joined us, and we already see the abundance like starting to overflow within our center. This week they're down there painting the hallway and getting ready for the spring cleanup, and we have a lot of things that are moving right now. And so I love abundance. I love creating. I love manifesting. So I just feel really, really excited. Last week Richard and Wes talked a little bit about bingo, and I'm always in such amazement at bingo and how many of you volunteer for bingo and what bingo does for our center. It's incredible. But I also want to let you guys know how much you guys contribute to the center. Wes and Richard talked a little bit about 2025 and what bingo had brought to the center. And I also wanted to share what you guys brought in that same time frame to the center, which was about $350,000 contributing to our overall budget for the center. I have this script, but I'm not reading it, so let me see if where I fell off. It's your personal contribution, it's the classes, it's the workshops, it's bingo, it's all the rentals that we do. It all comes together and makes the center possible, and it's your time and your tithing and your energy and your love for this community that makes this all possible. So I'm super excited, and I look forward as we go into our abundance campaign.
Thank you very much. Okay, so now is the time in our service that we can stand up and greet each other. We love this time.
I am whole, I am complete. I lack nothing, I have no need. Blessed beyond measure, joy overflows in glorious expression. Shining light, sharing love, bringing peace. I am whole, I am complete. I lack nothing, I have no need. Rest beyond measure, joy overflows in glorious expression. Shining light, sharing love,
complete. I lack nothing, I have no need. Blessed beyond measure, joy overflows in glorious expression. Shining light, sharing love, bringing peace. Shining light, sharing love, bringing peace. Shining light, sharing love, bringing peace.
Love is abundant and love is free. It flows through you, it flows through me. It seeks no fault, it carries no shame. Love is abundant, love is free. Love is abundant, love is free. It flows through you, it flows through me. Seeks no fault, it carries no shame. Love is abundant, love is free. Love is abundant and love is free. It flows through you, it flows through me. It seeks no fault, it carries no shame. Love is abundant, love is free. Seeks no fault, carries no shame. Love is abundant, love is free.
Words of inspiration today come first from Eckhart Tolle. Whatever the present moment contains, accept it as if you had chosen it. Always work with it, not against it. From Thich Nhat Hanh. If you miss the present moment, you miss your appointment with life. And from our founder, Dr. Ernest Holmes. Since the only life you can have is the life of the spirit within you, you need but permit its radiance to flow through your thought and into self-expression. You are surrounded by a dynamic force, a great surge of living power. You are immersed in and saturated with vital essence of life. Its presence permeates everything, binding all together in one complete whole. Please pray with me. Oh, as we close our eyes and just feel that beautiful vibration that is taking place in the sanctuary, feeling that love, just breathing in that breath of God, the very essence of our being. For I know that God is in, through, and as everything. For truly there is no spot where God is not. God is in the eyes I gaze upon, God is in the mountain that we look at each and every day, in the rain that falls, in the flowers that bloom. It's all good and it's all God. And it is in this goodness of God that I know I am a unique expression of God, as are we all, expressing God in form as only we can do. Oh, so as we step into service this morning, I simply take in that breath of God, feeling the blessings of all that surround me, feeling the blessings of the ushers and greeters, of the production team, of the music team as they allow God to sing and play through them in perfect harmony. And I bless all the volunteers, those downstairs with our children, as they allow them to remember who they truly are, that divine expression of God. And I bless the practitioners for the consciousness that they hold, for the love that they bring forth in who they are. And in this moment, I give such great thanks as I bless Reverend Michelle as we go into practicing the presence, knowing that each one of us came here to hear something. Unbeknownst to us, we will hear it during this service. And I bless all those online who are watching, who are participating in the gloriousness of CSLCS. So it is with gratitude in my heart that I lovingly release these words into the ever-active law of mind, knowing what has been spoken, has been heard, and is already so. And we ground this by saying together, and so it is. Amen.
I've never walked in cap and gown. I've never been handed my degree. I said yes to all the wrong ones. So much I couldn't see. Bad choices I made. I nearly lost the family home. I did things I never should have. Just felt so all alone. Some drink to hide their feelings. Somehow I never did. Instead I just kept working, trying to raise my kids. Life can shake you up sometimes, and life can throw you down. But mostly life is precious. Just take a look around. I've made mistakes within my life, but you're not one of them. You're the beating in my heart. You've grown into my friend. You're my child, my heart, my smile. You're the laughter in my days. You're my heartbreak and my sadness when you start to go astray. I've made mistakes within my life, but you're not one of them. You've been worth every moment, and on me you can depend. If I could take back all I've done that ever caused you pain, if I could be that perfect mama where only memories sweet remain, then when I look at you and all you've overcome, mistakes and all I had a hand in all start to feel in love. Just remember life is precious, and you're loved more than you know. I've made mistakes within my life, but you're not one of them. You're the beating of my heart, and you've grown into my friend. You're my child, my heart, my smile. You're the laughter in my day. You're my heartbreak and my sadness. We start to go astray. I've made mistakes within my life, but you're not one of them. You've been worth every moment, and on me you can depend. Yes, on me you can depend. Thank you. That goes out to my kids.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, practicing the presence. So last week we talked about the beginner's mind and coming in fresh and seeing things from a fresh perspective, from a newness. And sitting in meditation again for the first time. And so this week we're talking about practicing the presence. And, you know, it's a high calling to really be in the present moment, to really, truly be in the present moment. And it's humbling because it's letting go of everything else. It's letting go of control and restriction and here, let me grab that before something happens. It's really letting go of everything or something that might come up in our lives that maybe we didn't necessarily want it to come up at that moment. It's really trusting, and trusting in a fierce way, and trusting in a way that we see beyond circumstances. Trusting in a way that we can be so present in that very special moment with ourselves and with others and with life. And allowing it to be just as it is. Allowing it to be just as it is. And moving from our heart space, which is that tender space, but it is where life happens in that heart space. Because we get too in our minds and our egos, and we're living in an alternate reality, basically, right? It's a reality created by our perception. But when we live in our old records and our old stories and our old hard drive, and living in the present moment is letting that go. And just being ever so present with each other. And so as I started to put this together, one of the things that came to me, and a lot of this talk is going to be about Joe Goldsmith. And I think I left my book in the office. So the book, Practicing the Presence from Joe Goldsmith, which is such a jewel. And the quote that I wanted to start with, there's an image for you about presence. It's a pretty image for Mother's Day, too. Okay. So the whole heart and mind and soul are centered on realizing the presence so that we may come to a point within ourselves where the Spirit of God is upon us. And we experience that inner joy, which is the presence. We feel that pulsing spirit down to our very fingertips. Our whole body is alive and alert with it. Can you feel that? our whole body is alive and alert with it. There is something so very special when we can allow ourselves to get to that place of being in the present moment. And I know everybody here has moments that they can go to where they really experience that. There's a flow that happens, a specialness. It's like the levels of consciousness and moving through that space together. It is God through us. It's God as us. And that God within us is that interconnection point. And so Joel Goldsmith was an influential 20th century mystic spiritual healer, an author who founded the Infinite Way movement. His teachings focused on practical mysticism, emphasizing the realization of an indwelling divine presence rather than an organization or an organized religious ritual. So, Joel Goldsmith, he was born 1892 and passed over on 1964. And so he takes the words and he talks a lot, he uses a lot of words from the Bible and brings those words inside of us, of the Christ consciousness and the Christ presence and the Christ heart. And living in that space in such a beautiful surrender. And so for me, that was kind of hard because when I first came to this teaching, I had been hurt by the God word. And I felt like it was this judging God in the sky telling me that I couldn't quite get it right. And I kept trying, but I couldn't quite get it right. And the whole hell and damnation didn't overly resonate with me. And I was a sensitive child, so I would go to church and I would hear these stories. And I'd go home and have bad dreams. It scared me. It was scary. And the devil would mess with me in my dreams. And so when I came to CSL, and my minister, Dr. Pat Campbell, didn't always use the God words, which was perfect for me. And she expanded it for me. And what a gift that was. And so much I still use the divine and spirit and infinite and cosmos and out beyond. But also, what I found, and one of the avenues that I found it in, is in practicing the presence and reading that book. I was able to heal my old wounds around my perception around that God word, and bring it back into my heart without this judgment out there, this long-bearded guy in the sky judging me, telling me that I wasn't quite getting it right, and bringing it within. And I took a class about 15 years ago at Agape with Reverend Michael Beckwith, and it was a meditation class, and a part of that meditation class was the book Practicing the Presence with Joel Goldsmith. And when I first started reading it, I was a little challenged with it. And I talked to somebody in the class, and they told me to read it with light eyes. Read it lightly. Read it through my heart and let go of everything else. Take what I want, translate it however I need to, but read the essence. I get the chills thinking about it. Read the essence of the book. And when I did that, everything shifted. And I could feel that Christ consciousness inside me. I could embrace it. And it was transformational for me because I was in the space too of inner outer God and really working and searching for that inner God. And that book, that precious book, that I moved my old self out of the way, my old judgments out of the way, my old thoughts around it out of the way, and let it be brand new. And it allowed me to come to the presence with it and to know that presence inside of me. And I forget, and one of the things I really thought was important to emphasize today, practicing the presence, because it's not perfect. We're not perfect. You know, if we were all the way highly evolved and aware, you know, I think we become more and more aware on our spiritual paths. And it is more God through us as we continue on the path, but we're still human and we still have our human experiences. And I was feeling that this weekend. There was a letting go process of my humanness to become more present. Because as I was writing the talk was writing me, and it was asking me to become more present. And that's not always easy to let go at that level. Because there is a full letting go and opening our hearts. And I don't know about you, but sometimes when I move into that space, there's old things that need to be worked through. Some hurts that maybe I stuffed down, or some feelings that I needed to feel that I wasn't feeling. And when I come present, I can feel all of that again. And becoming present and being in this present moment, it truly starts within each of us, in whatever we want to call it. We can call it the cosmic muffin, like Dr. Pat Campbell used to do. We can call it the Christ consciousness. We can call it the infinite, the divine, the cosmos. We can call it anything that we want to. We can call it this universal energy. When I described it to my niece, it was love. It was all love. We can call it love. And that love moves through each of us. This divine love that we're all connected with, which is so incredibly beautiful, and we are individually unique. So there he is. I feel like, you know, when you travel with your teachers in your heart, like, I feel like I know him. I don't know if he knows me in consciousness, but I feel like Art of Meditation is another one of my favorite books, and it is written by Joel Goldsmith. And that really, really, really helped me embrace meditation. I awaken in the morning with confidence, rejoicing in whatever work is given to me to do. Whatever that work is, I do it, not in order to earn a living or in a sense of performing an onerous duty, but with joy and gladness. I let it unfold as the activity of God's expression through me. It's that I get to, right? It changes it from I have to I get to. Because everything's sacred if we want to make it sacred. And when we can be in that place, God must become an activity in our consciousness. That's active, right? That's an active word. Because we can move into these spaces and we can come to services and we can come to class, and it is so beautiful. And we can feel that present moment. We can be in that present moment together. It can allow us this safe space to be in the heart space. But when we go out into that world, it's not quite the same as it is in this beautiful, loving sanctuary. But we carry that sanctuary within our hearts. That sanctuary never goes away. It is always with us. And that spiritual practice and that spiritual work is taking that out into the world and seeing beyond circumstances and being that presence and knowing that these things that are coming into our lives are there for our spiritual journey. Trusting that God, that spirit, that life has us, no matter what the appearance is. That's some fierce spiritual work. But when we move into that place of presence and that place of consciousness, then it helps us move into those spaces together. And it's that choice. It's that choice to move to our heart. And that connection inside of us is so very precious. It is so unique to every one of us. It's our friend, it's our lover, it's our connector, it is ever giving to our goodness. It is close, it is personal, it is not something outside of ourselves. And when we're able to connect to that, practicing the presence, when we're able to connect to that, everything seems to flow. And when we forget, we can remember. It is already a part of our being, already established within us. And more than that, it is universal and impersonal. As universal and impersonal love flows out from us, we begin to love our neighbor. Because it is impossible to feel this love for God within us and not love our fellow men and women and life and all of it. Love is the law of God. So it's that beginning within. And then when we begin with the in and become ever so present with that within ourselves, it is so natural to bring it out. It's impossible to feel this love for God within us and not love our fellow man, woman, universe. And so that is the beauty of it. And I love sharing in stories because it brings it practical to me because it like embodies it, because this is about embodying it, right? This is about walking it, walking our talk, being in the presence, allowing ourselves to live this true spiritual life as we are these quirky humans as well. And to be able to live full out. And to have choices, because sometimes I get thrown off if people are not nice. And if people have an attitude, that I don't even know. I don't know why I take it personally, but I am a sensitive girl. So there's this gal at one of my favorite coffee shops, and she's a barista, and she's just doesn't seem to always be in a good mood, and won't even look at me in the eye. It's at Poor Richard's, which I love that coffee shop. And so there's a few, and sometimes when I go up to the coffee shop and I'd see her, I'm like, oh no, there she is. And so I went into it. I went into the coffee shop. This was a couple weeks ago, and I was okay. Let's shift this. Let's be the presence. Let me practice the presence here. Let me see beyond the circumstances. Let me see the divinity within her. And so I go up, and she's kind of looking down, asking me for my order. And she had this beautiful necklace on, and I said, "Oh, I love your necklace. It's beautiful." And I could see her like lighten up a little bit, and she said, "Thank you." And I said, "How are you today?" And she said, "I'm doing pretty good." I was like, good to hear. And it was a little interaction, but yet I could feel the softness and the energy shift between us. And who knows what's going on in her life? I don't know her story. I just know that's my happy place. I like everybody to be happy there. And usually she'll put the coffee at the end of the bar, and I'm already setting up my computer, and I'm working on my talk, and I don't even hear her call it out. And so this time I'm sitting there, and I'm already starting to get into my computer, and I was like, oh, I better check soon. She gets my chai, and she brings it to me. That's a big deal. You know, it's everything shift, but to know that we all have that. Not everybody's going to shift with us, and that's okay. God bless them, because we don't know what they're going through. And not life is always going to flow in our way, but the more and more that we show up in the presence, and the more and more we show up in that energy, the more and more we receive it. Right? It's that law of circulation, that giving and receiving. And it's fierce work. It really is. It's fierce work for ourselves. And talking about Mother's Day, you know, there is this unconditional love. And the first time that I ever felt it is when I had my son, that I truly, truly felt this unconditional love. And when you're in that space of unconditional love, practicing the presence really flows. You know, there's a flow with that. And there is this motherly love that is this sense of presence and this sense of unconditional love. And so another quote from my dear friend and mystic and teacher, Joel Goldsmith. It will never leave me nor forsake me as long as I realize and recognize it. And as long as I live the life it tells me to live. I took to it for guidance. I looked to it for wisdom. Whenever a question is presented in my mind, to my mind, I look down towards my heart, and the answer comes. The answer comes forth in whatever form is necessary. Keep it alive. Keep it alive. And so, you know, I just love that. I just love everything about it. And keeping it alive is for us to move to those places that we feel it, right? That we feel it. If it's nature, if it's come to church, if it's taking a class, if it's being with family, if it's music. Music is such a beautiful way to feel it. It's that flame inside of us. And the more we stoke that flame, the more that flame becomes who we are, and it allows us to let go of the triggers of life. And allows us to come back to this ever-precious present moment and to be with it. Okay, so that slide got a little tweaky, so I'm a little quirky. I'll read it to you. There is a divine spark at the center of our being, but you need to recognize this. Believe it, and act on your belief. Dr. Ernest Holmes. There is a divine spark at the center of your being, but you need to recognize this, believe it, act on your belief. And that's being in the presence. That's being in this very special moment. And it's being with each other in that special moment. Because when I feel the divinity in me, I see the divinity in you. When I feel this overflowing love in me, I see this overflowing love in you. And it's a reciprocal gift that we give to ourselves, but we also give to the world and we give to others. And it's a high calling. It's a high, high calling for us to be in this space, in this ever beautiful present space. So I'd like you to take a moment. I'm going to take you into a really brief meditation. And feel into your breath and allow yourself to look down to your heart and feel the love. Feel the love in the breath of life. And feel the love as you exhale. Feel the presence and the energy and the connectivity that we have in this room, the preciousness of this community, both here and online and in the world. And the preciousness of the connectivity of the oneness that is all of us and all of life. And know that God, that Spirit, the divine, is closer than our breathing, nearer than our hands and feet. That God is in our breathing as we breathe in and out, and is in our heart in the presence of this very special moment, which is a gift. And as you know this and as you feel this, think of that time that you felt this connectivity that went beyond even understanding, when you were so present with yourself and in your heart and in the world. And it could have been 2 seconds. It could have been a whole experience. When you're in awe of all of it and you see beyond the curtain to the divine light and love and oneness that is truly who we all are. And in this great knowingness, anchor that in you and know truly that is who you are. And feel that love and send that love into the world as it's so anchored in you. It is in such need of this love right now. In this wild, adventurous, quirky, beautiful, tragic, amazing, God-centered life. And as you feel the love of who you are, allow yourselves to come back ever so gently. And repeat after me. I am love. I am presence. I feel it in my heart. I expand it 100 times out into the world. And I know that God is in it all. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So I'm going to move into prayer. And so just knowing that Spirit moves in, through, and around me. Spirit moves in, through, and around each one of us. As I drop into this heart space, like a pebble down to the lake. Knowing that it is so good, that it is so God, that it is so right now, and trusting this universal flow, this connectivity, that is who I am, that is who we are, that is light and love and peace and harmony and oneness and joy and beautiful mothers. And this gift that we get to live every day, this one wild and precious life, knowing that Spirit is good, that love is good, that it flows in, through, and around each one of us. I say thank you, Spirit, thank you, life, thank you, love, thank you, oneness. I release this knowing that it is done, whole and complete, and together we say, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is.
Am I strong enough to bear the burdens that sometimes come living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? Yeah, sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone, and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Yes, I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up.
Oh, that's so amazing. I have to drink water because I sang so loud. Isn't that like such a beautiful exclamation mark, right? Like, we have the most amazing band, and Alicia, thank you for being with us today. We always love your presence, and oh, so good.
Oh, and welcome Kurt Burkhart on guitar.
Yes, welcome, Kurt. Welcome. Thank you for being with us. Okay. I got so into spirit, I got to come back to what I'm doing. Come back to this ever-present moment. And it's kind of like we feel this overwhelming love. It like goes out and we can lose sense of everything. And then we ground it back into this present moment. It's such a yin and yang, right? Being here with each other and sharing it. Okay, so now is the time for our blessing and our giving. So, take your blessing and hold it on your heart. Let's see if I have any more. Nope, I need to get some more bills in here. And just know that Spirit is in, through, and around us, that the giving and receiving energy is such a natural part of this beautiful life that we get to live. And such a gift to the center as you support your spirituality and as you support this beautiful center, which is a beacon of light in this world. So if you'd like to say your offering with me, I joyfully celebrate the flow of God through me. I am grateful for receiving and giving to my spiritual community. I give thanks, always knowing God is my source, and so it is, and so it is. I'll just bless it.
This day is a witness to my sacred purpose, to all that I meant I will bear witness to your love. I will bear witness to your love. I will bear witness to your love for all my life. I will bear witness to your love. I will bear witness to your love. I will bear witness to your love for all my life. I will bear witness to your love. I will bear witness to your love. I will bear witness to your love all my life. For all my life. Amen. Thank you, Kurt.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. So good, so good. All right, now is the time for our gracious giving, which we give a percentage of our tithe. Hi, Bobby.
I'm going to have Alicia pick this because she's got such a pretty voice.
Fabulous.
And I'm going to let you read it too.
Oh, you're so generous.
Is it okay if I use my mic here? Y'all, I have to admit, I can't see with these glasses on. So here we go. Name of the organization is Buddy Bear. And this was nominated by Gary Miller. Thank you, Gary. Buddy Bear provides soft teddy bears to children experiencing distressing situations. Volunteers deliver these cuddly companions at no cost to UC Health hospitals, special kids, special families, and DHS. Thank you, Gary.
Oh, what a worthy organization.
All right, we're going to close with our closing song.
Not yet, though.
No?
Nope, I had to say.
Okay.
I just want to say a couple of words about the practitioners and call them to come up, and Reverend Christine as well. Please come up front with me. And just knowing that practitioners are such a beautiful energy and space and heart and presence for our community, that it is all of us that create this beautiful community. Our practitioners are just ever active in loving that space. If you have anything on your heart and you need prayer, please do a 5-minute miracle with a practitioner. As soon as you move into that space, you're already moving into resolution. And so with that, I'll say a quick closing prayer, and then everybody can stand. So knowing that this light, this love, this harmony, this oneness, this presence is each of us. It is in that beautiful heart space and shared with this magical world, knowing that it is God, that it is now, that it is good, and it is the light and the love that moves our engine. So together we say, it is good, and so it is, and so it is.
For years I would talk about I wanted to change the world, but I always left it up for someone else to do. And then I finally realized I needed to take a stand, and that by changing my thinking, I could change my life. That's how I could change the world. Oh, let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be